The beautiful thing about the folks going through snow in the South, and if it's still snowing, if it's a snowstorm, be careful of the snow, the ice, stay off the roads because you guys don't have like the salt that we have or the plows that we have. So be careful out there. It's like all the videos that people are putting up. Like you people making snow angels for the first time. They're making sleds. Some dude use Creole salt. Because we put salt up here, so he put like Creole salt to melt the snow. It's fantastic. In the first quarter, I saw a guy playing a trumpet in the snow, which was beautiful. Another guy was like in Alabama because some of my folks are from Mobile. He was playing a clarinet in the snow. Like it was beautiful, right? Because they never experienced this stuff before. When you're up here, we kind of like we like snow for like a couple of days and like okay, we're over it, but we're stuck with it for 4 months. Where down south is like, oh no, playtime. We can throw snowballs because that's only gonna last like 2 days. So have fun down there. But one of the videos that I came across on X was these dudes, and it was lip syncing to Jagged Edge's "Walked Out of Heaven," and the caption was how R&B videos used to be, and he's got the big coat on and singing in the snow, and the guy was rolling on the cars. Hey, I miss that, man. I miss these tropical, then wintertime. Dudes just singing their heart out in the snow. It might be like Jodeci. Jodeci was in the desert for "Cry for You." What was that? It's been an hour since you've been gone. So that's too long, so come back home. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, begging. Ooh, yeah. I miss dudes singing this way, man, because it shows they had heart. But what happened was we got into the whole simpish culture. So what happened was once we got into like past the 2010s, going to 2000, once we got past the 2000s, going to 2010s, a lot of the dudes later on were ripping like Babyface and all these dudes, saying that they were simps, saying they were begging women too much. Back in the 70s, they simping, all this stuff. So that the whole not to be a simp thing popped up. So you don't have songs anymore where guys kind of begging some chick to come back. And the mentality is, hey man, if she leaves, she leaves. That's her choice. Which technically is a sound bit of advice because if a woman decides to leave you and she's made up her mind, there's nothing you can do to get her back. You can try, but if she got her mind made up, she gone, unfortunately. And ladies, here's a bit of advice: if you were in a relationship with a guy and he calls you or he's emailing you and he's like, oh my God, he's being so creepy and cringy. It's like, he's not being cringy. He actually loved you. He actually loved your craziness. He's actually going to miss your lunacy. He's actually want that back in his life. It doesn't make him cringy. It just makes him a guy who has a heart and he actually cares about you. And what's the equivalent today? So if everything's simpish behavior back in the day, and you think it's cringy for a guy trying to fight for your love, so what's out there? Now you're sleeping, men sleeping with different women sleeping with different men. STDs are up. So what's actually worse? Like you sleeping with somebody, you catching something that you can't get rid of? Or a dude saying like, hey, baby, I miss you. Come back. What is worse? The whole simpish thing, I get the premise of this. But here's the thing. Even a guy who preaches that simping is horrible and all that stuff, I'm sure even he has a gal that if she left him, he would be crying for. That, listen, Lenny Kravitz made It's Over, It Ain't Over Till It's Over for Lisa Bonet. And Lenny Kravitz could get any woman he wanted. And this is younger Lenny. And he made that song because he loved Lisa Bonet. He loved her to death, but the song didn't work. And the song's great, but he made that song and it didn't work. And even now, like, I think he's 60 now, and he said he's ready to get married again. But he hasn't been married since Lisa. That shows you how much he loved that woman because he couldn't find anybody else close to her. But then we jump years later, Robin Thicke, when the whole thing with Paula went down with him and his ex-wife Paula, and he was trying, before they got divorced, he was trying to get her back, and he wrote a song about her. Women were crazy because women started saying, oh my God, he's being creepy. It's like, dude, this is what R&B used to do. R&B ain't too proud to beg. That's what dudes do. They say because they was losing some chick that they love. I don't know where fighting for a woman turned to be creepy or simpish. But that's just a human emotion. Like no matter if you love somebody, you're gonna fight for them. You're gonna fight. But I guess that's wrong. I guess it's better to have an STD than have someone love you, I guess, in 2025. I guess times done changed. But I do wish R&B would kind of go back to this, man. Man, one of my favorite videos is Boyz II Men on Bended Knee. Again, another simple song. But man, if you want to look, that video, if the women in that video, if you want a time capsule of beauty in the 90s, they had 4 lead females in it. They had Kim Fields, they had Lark Voorhees, because I think Saved by the Bell was still on. Renee Jones. Oh, Renee Jones from Days of Our Lives. She played Lexi, Abe's wife. Oh my God, stunning. And Victoria Rao, who played Drusilla on Young and the Restless. Victoria was always nice. And all those dudes and Boyz II Men was all singing to them, man. Those women were stunning. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? Why you, can we? Just sing as hard out. Can somebody tell me how? Oh, man. Bending the knee for love. Yeah, it got out of hand. It did. But don't you miss that? Don't you miss people singing about love? I think they try to sing about love today, but it's kind of weird. It don't feel right. I don't know. I think it's more lust than love. I remember like the first girl I was really in love with. I told her, I was like Will Smith and Hitch. I was like, I love you. And she said, nah, that's just lust. I did love her. But no, I think today it's just a lot more about lust than it is about love. There's some good love songs. There's some decent. I think there's pockets of people who do sing love songs out here. They're trying, but they're not like my man. I'm trying to impersonate Jagged Edge, like on his knees, saying, "Baby, please come back. I need you. You walked out of heaven. I need you back in my life, baby. Please." Oh man, I miss those Teddy Pendergrass dudes, man. It was like Teddy Pendergrass would make a song like with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes saying like the whole town's laughing at me because I think the woman did him wrong or something. The whole town's laughing at me. And then you have Close the Door. Close the door! Or you have Stevie Wonder with Lately. Lately, the Jodeci redid. And he's talking about his wife or his girlfriend cheating on him. That song is so sad. Stevie Wonder made some of the most beautiful, saddest love songs you will ever hear. You would think these songs are super romantic. It's like, oh my God, and you start listening to what the story he's telling. Lately, I had the strangest feeling. Woo! Ooh. Man, we don't give enough love to Stevie Wonder, man, writing those songs. Like Stevie, who was allegedly blind, was going through some stuff, or he heard people going through some stuff. I just want heart. I just want heart back in R&B. And if your heart is telling your woman, close the door, get in this room, that's fine. If you telling a woman, you just walked out of heaven and the most beautiful thing I've seen, that's fine. If you're on your knees saying, baby, I'm begging, that's fine. All these songs are fine. If you're Jagged Edge and you said, let's get married, why don't we get married? And just do it, just even if you don't really mean it. It's from the heart. And I think that's the thing that ties back into the snow in the South. People are having a good time in the snow because it's from the heart. They're having a good time. They're experiencing joy and love and passion, and they're just experiencing things that's like, wow, I really like this. I really love this. You know, I wish this can stay. But I'm sure if it was there for 2 weeks now, I think most people in the South wouldn't be singing in the snow. But no, man, I want heart again in R&B. If there's artists today that you like that really sings from the heart, put their song down. Put their name down so we can check them out. Baby, I'm begging, say baby, yeah. Shout out to KC JoJo, Mr. Dalvin, Devontae Swing. Shout out to Jagged Edge too. Maybe not my favorite group, but as the years go along, I kind of miss them.